zone. Who starts? Who starts? with Hop and Circumstance. Hop and Circumstance, wait for the cue. It is 6:58.
He's going to announce, please stand class of 2019.
I mean, I don't.
Wait,
Say again?
Are they really all coming from downstairs all the way down to there?
they're going to all stand. It's like the ceremony over there.
I would play a fast tempo tune, but we still don't have enough time.
Is the first one not on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I found this one or something.
Oh, that's
a
the
good
one.
That's
why
you
they're
had me
out
there,
of
though. I
order.
was like,
Do you have the part-time order in you? That's
well, what do
Like-
we do?
That's what I normally do. And there was a spot where I played melodies,
I mean, we might have had enough time to play another tune, but
and I doubt this but one did. Yeah. I think one and two is also what I could play how much you got there. Because the other ones were
if they cue us right at 7, I don't want to be on the screen. Which, I'll be honest with you, in fact, could you flag her down if you see her again? Because if we got another 5 minutes, we'll play another 2. I don't know how long. I'm gonna sneak through.
He's going to check and see how far behind they are to see if we do need to play out.
I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. Fun.
I didn't even think about that. I was like,
We're gonna start this, and they're probably for like a minute. We're gonna be like, "What song is this?" Which is fun. And then they can be happily surprised when it turns out to be one. We're like, we decided not to play commencement. We decided to play what? Post-baccalaureate. Like they were frustrated.
Oh, you don't need to play the note the entire time. I hope this check comes in soon.
I'm expecting. As you know what their record is. Not good.
She's like, why was this on your Originally, they told us
we definitely could have played some Wanda.
Oh yeah, we could have. But they said, when I asked her, they said, hold. Okay.
looks like they're moving everybody down.
Very well played them in counters.
Good evening, and welcome to UNCG Auditorium. At this time, please take note of the exits located on all levels of the auditorium. In the event of an emergency, please use the exits nearest you, which may be different from the one you entered. Please silence all phones and electronic devices. And at this time, please rise for the graduating class of 2019.
You may be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the School of Health and Human Sciences graduation recognition ceremony. I am Perry Flynn, a faculty member in the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders, and it is my great pleasure to act as your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. Tonight, we recognize and honor those of us who are earning diplomas and/or certificates as a result of hard work, determination, persistence, and perseverance. We are here to recognize the most recent graduating class of health and human science professionals. These soon-to-be graduates are poised to become the next generation of college professors, researchers, problem solvers, and leaders. Please join me in a round of applause in recognition of their many accomplishments. At this time, I would like to introduce our national anthem singer, Miss Nancy Uwira. Nancy is a senior majoring in social work here at UNCG, who traveled to the United States 9 years ago as a refugee from the Congo. She came alone without any family support, requiring her to work tirelessly in order to care for and support herself. In 2014, after earning her associate in arts degree from Buncombe Technical Community College in Asheville, North Carolina, Nancy transferred to UNCG to pursue her Bachelor of Social Work, as it was her dream to become an advocate for other refugees. Nancy strives to use her education as a tool to make sure refugees entering the United States receive the same opportunities that she has had. Please join me in welcoming Nancy to the stage.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed are the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in the air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Nancy. At this time, I would like to introduce our Health and Human Sciences Interim Dean and Professor in the Department of Human Development and Family Studies. Dr. Demo will bring you greetings.
Greetings. Welcome to the UNCG School of Health and Human Sciences 2019 commencement. It is an honor to welcome graduates, alumni, families, friends, and distinguished guests. I'd like to begin our ceremony today by acknowledging some of our special guests. Would the following individuals please stand so that we may recognize you and remain standing until everyone is recognized. First, parents of our graduates. Now grandparents. Grandparents. Spouses and partners. Children and friends of the graduates. We are so pleased that all of you are able to be with us today for this wonderful celebration. Thank you. Please be seated. I've got the fun job here. This is good stuff. I would like to introduce one of the leaders for graduate programs in the School of Health and Human Sciences, Dr. Bob Strack, Interim Associate Dean. Lastly, I would like to recognize all of the faculty of the School of Health and Human Sciences who strived to educate and empower the graduates before us today. This is a nationally recognized, hardworking, dedicated group of faculty. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. I will now turn things back over to Mr. Flynn.
Thank you, Dave. At this time, please join me in welcoming our graduate student speaker, Ms. Noor Ghazi, to the stage as she reflects on her journey here at UNCG to complete her master's degree in Peace and Conflict Studies.
Good evening, distinguished faculty, guests, students, family, and friends. My name is Noor Ghazi. I was born and raised in Baghdad, Iraq. I can say I am a one lucky woman, and that's for two reasons. First, as a young girl, I attended school, which was a privilege not afforded to every little girl living in Iraq. It was a hard time for Iraqis in the 90s, and that was due to the continuous violence and siege of the war, which left hundreds and thousands of children dying from hunger. However, education was a top priority for my family. My aunt sewed our school bags from old clothes, while my mom made our date syrup sandwiches to school. My two siblings and I had to share one pencil to do our homework, and we made sure we did not sharpen it more often because we know that my parents simply could not afford another one. Still, I had a big dream to go to college. When I was 16 years old, my parents had to leave Iraq because of the sectarian war, civil war that erupted between Sunni and Shia, which are both Islamic sects. Now, since my Sunni father and Shiite mother dared to create a family together, they had to face the consequences of being a direct target for both Islamic radical groups. So we left Iraq on my sweet 16th birthday, and that was in 2006. We headed to Syria, and there I had finished my high school. So we were granted a refugee status in 2008 to the United States, which brings me to my second reason of why I consider myself a lucky woman. In the United States, I was able to get the quality education that I've always dreamed about. And I had the privilege of sharpening my pencil as many times as I wanted. I graduated from UNCG with Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies and a minor in Philosophy. And then I started my master's degree in Peace and Conflict Studies in 2017. During my time at UNCG, I have accomplished many achievements through the great support of the faculty, staff, and my fellow students in the School of Health and Human Sciences. Through the generosity of the Theodore and Loretta Williams Research Award, I took a trip to Mosul last summer, a city north Iraq that was occupied by a terrorist organization called ISIS for 3 years. I went there to shed the light on life during and after ISIS in the city. UNCG was a home that welcomed me with open arms and gave me all the tools and the peaceful weapons of education to achieve this dream of mine, which started back in Iraq with barely a pencil to do my homework. This dream will come true as I will walk the stage tomorrow with a master's degree and a clear mission in life to create peace. I have grown personally, professionally, and academically with the great support of our faculty, professors, and mentors in the HHS. I would like to thank a person who supported me in every step along the way. If it wasn't for his support, I would not be standing here today. Omar, my husband and friend, thank you for all those sleepless nights that you were up to encourage me and to tell me that you can do it. Yes, I did it, but it was all a teamwork. I would also like to thank my parents, who has sacrificed their entire life to see me standing here today. Dear Mom and Dad, I would like to thank you for every moment of love, support, and encouragement. I would like to thank you for all the sacrifices that you faced and the brutality of war and siege, only to provide us with the best. I have worked very hard to achieve at least one of the dreams of yours that you left neglected in front of our door in Baghdad, the city of peace, to protect us from the sectarian atrocity. I hope that today I was able to make you both and Iraq proud. Now, if you would please allow me to say that in Arabic so my parents who sacrificed their whole life to understand it. So please bear with me for a second. أبي وأمي الأعزاء، أشكركم على كل لحظة حب ودعم وعطاء. أشكركم لكل ما قدمتموه من تضحيات بمواجهة قسوة الحصار ودمار الحروب للهروب بنا إلى بر الأمان. لقد عملت بجد واجتهاد لأحقق ولو حلم واحد وبسيط من أحلامكم التي تركتموها مهجورة أمام باب بيتنا في بغداد عاصمة السلام حفاظاً علينا من قسوة الطائفية. أتمنى أن أكون اليوم قد رفعت اسمكم واسم العراق عالياً. Congratulations to the class of 2019. I won't say that we're almost at the finish line because the journey only starts here, today. Now, if you would all please excuse me, I have to go build peace because our world is in urgent need for it. Thank you very much.
That's quite a journey. Thank you for sharing it with us. Tonight, we will recognize more than 100 professional graduate degree and certificate recipients in the School of Health and Human Sciences. We will also be recognizing our outstanding student award recipients as they walk across the stage. Their names are noted in your program. Students, as your name is called, please make your way to the stage for recognition. As you exit the stage, you may return to your seat and remain standing until the last name is read for your department. Please hold your applause until the last name is read, as we have many graduates to recognize tonight. Will the graduates of the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders please rise and come to the stage? Diplomas in the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders will be presented by Department Chair and Professor Dr. Christine Lundgren and Academic Professional Associate Professor and Clinic Director Dr. Christopher Atkins. I get to do double duty for communication sciences and disorders. Are you guys ready? Okay. Alexandria Amodio. Carson Shea Barbie. Alexia Blair. Whitney Sage Bryant. Danielle Church. Claire Davis. Lydia C. Davis. Caroline Thomas Elmore. Emily Christine Gore. Sarah Elise Hyde. Andrew Elbert Jones. Jane Katz. Taylor Danielle King. Rosemary Koenig. Yahweh Lin. Kathleen Ann Monacan. Nicole L. Maresca. Christy Lynn Mathis. Sheila Mejia. Nice phonetic. Ashley Nicole Mutzel. So you know you're outstanding. Yeah. Oh, and I got it by my place. I should have brought it up here, but I'll get it to you. We'll get it to you sometime. Casey Nunnery. And by the way, Casey Nunnery is our outstanding student for communication sciences and disorders. Kyle Wesley Polzine. Sarah Elizabeth Raven. Amy Elizabeth Ray. What in the world did you write to me? I will. Amanda Michelle Reynolds. Brittany Elizabeth Sheehy. Andrea Bennett Stopenhagen. Erica Sundin. Huili Huang. Congratulations to the graduates in the Department of Communication Science and Disorder. You may be seated. Will the graduates of the Department of Community Therapeutic Recreation please rise and come to the stage? Diplomas in the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation will be presented by Professor and Director of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Leandra Bedini, and Professor and Department Chair, Dr. Stuart J. Schlein.
Samantha Michelle Ball, the HHS Outstanding Graduate Student for the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation. Frederick Elizade Coe, hooded by Dr. Benjamin Hickerson. Ian Michael Dunbar, hooded by Dr. Benjamin Hickerson. Katie Michelle Kinsey, hooded by Miss Kimberly Miller. Corrine Elizabeth Pruitt, hooded by Dr. Justin Harmon. Jennifer Ann Sullivan, hooded by Dr. Judy Kinney. Congratulations to the graduates in the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation. You may now be seated.
Will the graduates of the Department of Human Development and Family Studies please rise and come to the stage? Diplomas for the Department of Human Development and Family Studies will be presented by Associate Professor and Director of Graduate Studies, Dr. Stephanie Irby Cord, and Associate Professor and Interim Department Chair of Specialized Education Services, Dr. Stephanie Kurtz.
Good evening. We would first like to take a moment to recognize Ms. Kimberly Bynum, the Teach Early Childhood Scholarship Program Manager, who worked with many of our Masters of Education students so that they could receive Teach scholarships for their graduate studies. Kim, could you please stand so that we can say thank you to you and to the Child Care Services Association for making it possible for our students to pursue their graduate education. Thank you. Dr. Jean Kang, Assistant Professor for the Department of Specialized Education Services, will now hood her advisees. Joanna Aguilar. You're out of order. Abigail Avalos. Jamisa Biting. Elizabeth Diana Delk. Jamie Glidewell. Whitney Hargett. Margaret Mitchell. Amy Phillips. Jaleesa Sanders. Robin Sink. Kathleen Tibenares. Brenda Van Kennett. Rashika Wheeler. Congratulations to all of our Masters of Education graduates. Now, we are pleased to present the 2019 graduate receiving the Masters of Science degree. Dr. Catherine Scott Little, Interim Department Chair, and Dr. Ann Fletcher, Professor and Advisor, will present her degree. Grace Lee. Grace Lee is also Outstanding Graduate Award winner. Congratulations to our Masters of Science graduate. Thank you.
Will the graduates of the Gerontology program please rise and come to the stage? Diplomas in the Gerontology program will be presented by Gerontology Professor and Undergraduate Coordinator Dr. Rebecca Adams, Department Chair of Social Work and Interim Department Chair of Peace and Conflict Studies, Dr. Melissa Floyd Pickard, and Assistant Professor and Graduate Coordinator, Dr. Elise Eifert.
Angela Bowles. Kirsten Norris. As if I didn't know her. Heidi Shear. And Elizabeth Thomas. Congratulations to the graduate of the Gerontology program. You may now be seated.
Will the graduates of the Department of Kinesiology please rise and come to the stage? Diplomas in the Department of Kinesiology will be presented by Associate Professor and Department Chair Dr. Scott Ross and Professor Dr. Alan Goldfarb.
Anna Bishop Bankhead. Caroline Elizabeth Barnett. Sean Cochran. James Kopic. Wezel May Foss. Vanessa Batsworth. Courtney Smith. Danielle Christina Funk. Josie Robledo Gabaldon. Angelica Lynn Knight. Emily Camille Morris. Courtney Sappenfield. Ryan Anthony Sturmer.
And now for the Master of Science in Athletic Training, Caitlin Horse. Chad Malamo Jansky. Brittany Mariah Martin. Samantha Taylor Milborn. Sydney Neighbors. Carissa Ann O'Brien. Catherine Palazzo. Paige Elizabeth Seidler. Courtney Shantae Springs. Cody Miles Windorf. Ayana Williams. Joshua Lamont Williams. And now the Doctor of Education degree candidates. Cassandra Buchan. Andrew Benjamin Carter. Kimberly Clark. Heather Delange. Nicholas Delange. Janae Alicia Fletcher. Megan Kelly Howard. Gregory Kingston. David Lewis Kyle. Misty Mueller. Kenneth Merzek. David Opon. Callie Phillips. Lisa Powell. Melinda Smith. Jason Allen Subi. Jacob W. Surratt. Congratulations to the graduates of the Department of Kinesiology.
Will the post-baccalaureate certificate recipients of the Department of Nutrition please rise and come to the stage? Certificates in the Department of Nutrition will be presented by Associate Professor and Director of Graduate Studies, Dr. Jigna Narod, Academic Professional Assistant Professor and Director of Nutrition Dietetic Internship, Ms. Babby Hawkins.
Dr. Dana De Silva. She is also a recipient of the Outstanding Graduate Student Award for our department. Rachel Hunter. Andrew Jones. Kelly Phillips. April Sansevieri. Hannah Rose Schlotterer. Nikki Short. Leah Solomon. Kate Southard. Steven Vega. Diplomas will now be presented to the graduates of the Master of Science in Nutrition by Department Chair, Dr. Ron Morrison. Stephanie Daniel Falcon. Grace Evelyn Hubner. Doreen Y. Larvey. Andrew Ramsey. Hannah Rose Schlotterer. Lauren Vincent. Congratulations to the graduates in the Department of Nutrition.
Will the graduates of the Department of Peace and Conflict Studies please rise and come to the stage? Diplomas in the Department of Peace and Conflict Studies will now be presented by Assistant Professor Dr. Marcia Hale, Associate Professor and Director of Graduate Studies Dr. Ali Askarov, and Assistant Professor and Director of Undergraduate Studies Dr. Jeremy Rinker.
Tirsa Avila. Heidi Bretz. Ryan Campbell. Noor Ghazi. Taheem. Our department's outstanding graduate student, Emma Hewitt. Lanita Danielle Johnson. Tyrone Joyner. Landa Verde. Catherine Langley. Megan Patillo. Margaret Underwood. Christopher White. Yakub Yahaya. Congratulations to the graduates of the Department of Peace and Conflict Studies. You may now be seated.
Will the graduates of the Department of Public Health Education please rise and come to the stage? Diplomas in the Department of Public Health Education will be presented by Assistant Professor Dr. Jeffrey Milroy and Professor and Director of Graduate Studies, Dr. Mike Perko.
Eunice Calderon. Maureen Mariana Crouch. And Maureen is our HHS Outstanding Graduate Award recipient. Christian Curry. Amaya Hardy. Thalie Jackson Heggie. And Thalie is our other HHS Outstanding Graduate Award recipient. Rachel Luck Holden. Peace C. Okpala. Christina Reed. Shannon Sandifer. Catherine Lynn Seymour. Sarah E. Swertfeger. Parrish Webster. Christy Marie Wyatt. Congratulations to the graduates of public health education. You may now be seated.
As you know, the official conferring of degrees will occur at tomorrow's university-wide commencement held at the Greensboro Coliseum. Congratulations to all the Health and Human Sciences degree candidates. Please give them a round of applause. Before we conclude, I'd like to recognize some other important people to tonight's proceedings. Please stand and remain standing as we recognize you. To all the members of the HHS Graduate Ceremony Committee, please stand. Most of them will be in the back someplace there. Thank you so much for the many hours you have devoted in order to pull this first-time school-wide Health and Human Sciences commencement together. To the marshals, thank you for your hard work and diligence in making the ceremony successful. Faculty, guests, and families from out of town, thank you for traveling to UNCG. In order to celebrate these graduates and their many achievements, and to all the families who have waited patiently for 23-ish years for this day to occur, it's here. Thank you all again for joining us this evening in celebration of our graduates, and congratulations to our graduates. We honor you. At this time, would the platform party, faculty, and graduates rise to begin the recessional? To our guests, families, and friends, please remain seated during this time. Once all the graduates had exited, you may then reunite with your loved ones for refreshments in front of this building. Have a fantastic and safe evening. Good night.